Hi everyone, welcome back to today's workout. We are going to be exercising the lower body today. So my name is Donna. I am a health and wellness personal trainer. I mainly focus on helping those return back to exercise after a long time off, like a phased return back to training, or anyone who is a total beginner. Now, I myself has got stage 2 lipedema, so it affects my upper arms and my thighs mainly. So this particular workout is something that I would do if I am looking to kind of move my body, get that lymphatic system going, build a bit of strength, but it's all low impact. Now, anyone who has got lipedema or is returning back to any training after you've had like through stress, like chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, even long COVID, then this workout is quite good because it doesn't overstress the body, but we will try to, well, the aim is to mainly strengthen and to get the joints moving, get the body moving, and strengthen up the muscles all in the lower body and a little bit of the core as well. So I will put a timestamp for when this is going to start, so if you want to skip this little bit of me chatting, then do so. So I would like to give you just a little snippet of a background for those of you who don't know me and are kind of new to this channel and don't really know the story. So I have been a personal trainer well over 12 years. I originally started my weight loss journey at the age of about 12 or 13. I was overweight as a teenager. Managed to lose the weight as I was coming up to sort of my 18th, 19th birthday through diet and exercise. Leading into my 20s, I did take it a little bit too far and I got to the stage where I was overtraining. I was really underfueling. I thought it was normal to like move more, eat less, as you see, which is like plastered everywhere in the media. But for those of you who have got lipedema, that is not the case. And I was unaware. I only got diagnosed in 2021. I have got a video, I'll just pop it here. And yeah, so since then I really noticed how overtraining, underfueling and too much stress really impacted my flare-ups. I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome as well, so I really had to taper back on all of my movement. It did get to a point that even walking down the street was just a huge challenge for me, going to the local shop and back, and I've had to kind of strip it all back and then go into the way I move my body now. I do exercise now. Admittedly, it's not for hours and hours a day to what it used to be, and I just concentrate on nutritional foods to fuel my body and my hormones. So if that's something that you can relate to, do reach out to me, ask me a question. I am opening up a few coaching spaces going into January 2023. I've got a 6-week coaching plan, all to change your mindset around kind of diet culture, about moving your body for your health, stress management, and also just like lifestyle tips, like small changes you can put into your week which will have long-term results, which has really helped me maintain my weight loss and then get out of the diet culture and get out of the old kind of body dysmorphia, eating disorder ways that I used to have. So yeah, if you are interested, just let me know, comment below, send me a message over on Instagram or over on my website. I'll put all the links below. And so yeah, let's get going with today's training. So we're actually going to start on the floor to begin with. We're going to do a little bit of a stretch out, a little bit of mobility, and then we are going to switch to all standing exercise, and then that will be it. So grab your mat, grab a drink. If you need a sip of water, do so now. And you'll see I haven't got any shoes on, so if you find it more comfortable to train with trainers on, then feel free. It's just not at home. This is my preference. I do too much yoga these days. Okay, lay yourself onto your back and just hug those knees in. Have a gentle rock side to side, and then think about your lower back lengthening through the upper back, taking the chin away from the chest slightly, and just find stillness. Bringing the hands onto the knees, draw the knees in, open up the legs, push the knees away, and then come back in. So big circles through the hips. And have a deep breath in. Exhale, push the knees away. back in. Now reverse 3 times. So push the knees away, open up through the hips, big circles. Breathe in and exhale. In, exhale. Take the arms just out to the side and let those knees just rock gently side to side. You can just tap the floor with the toes and then come back up, depending on how your back's feeling today. Just have small movements. If you're feeling quite mobile, you can go for bigger movements. We're just going to go 2 more to loosen off this lower back. And then place the feet down to the floor. Now just let the knees go over to the right. Draw them up over to the left. You'll probably feel a little stretch at the top part of the hip. And again, a couple more times. Let your left leg stay on the floor. Right leg up. Draw the leg in slightly for a little hamstring stretch and then move through the foot to rotate the ankle. Have little rotations. Point up, bring down, just stretch through the lower limb. And then release the hands and just give that leg a gentle shake. Keep the knees bent, joints floppy. Place it down, other side, lift that leg up. Draw it in slightly, keep the knee slightly bent. Circle through the foot. Always feels nice, I love doing this stretch. And then point the toes, draw them down, point. So we're just getting the lymphatic system going here straight away with these little pumps through the lower limb. And then a little shake out. Taking the hands to the belly, breathe into the belly, relax the shoulders as you exhale, and then peel the bottom off the floor, come up to a bridge, just to stretch out here. Slowly down, and we're going to make our way up to standing, but we're going to roll over onto our side. We're just going to come over onto all fours. Push into the ground, curve through the spine, and then gaze up, open up. One more time here, stretch, and then curl those toes. We're going to lift the hips high, let the head drop down, keep the knees bent, have a little pedal through those heels. And then in your own way, your own time, you can come up to standing. So just bringing the feet in, bring the hands in. Gentle stretch as you unravel, and we are going to get going with our workout. Feel free to put any upbeat music on your end. Right, okay, so we're going to get straight into it now. I'm just going to march on the spot. Just bringing one leg in at a time, rolling the shoulders back. So I'll set the timer for 40 seconds, 15-second rest. With the rest, you can just stand, relax, have a breather, or come back to this marching at any point. So our first exercise is going to be squats, an exercise there's probably in a majority of the programs that you do when you come to training. We're going to go in a few seconds. I will just demo the squat here. So I'm going to take the hands just in front. I'm just going to bend down. Keep those heels connected to the ground and then come up. So I'll show you from side. We're just going to take it down, sink bum back, and then up. Now we will do different variations today of our squats. And stand. Take it down and up. And again, depending on your level, you can keep it slow, or you can go a little bit quicker. But remember, we're pacing with this exercise. Keep squatting. So we're just going to gently pace into it. Especially if you're returning back to exercise, that ego can take over. It's all about getting the strength back. Okay, so march on the spot again. Make sure you're breathing. We're going to go for leg swings. Now you can place your hand to a wall, to a chair, to the sofa. Ground through one leg. Take one leg across and then come up. If you wish to work on your balance, you can. So my leg that I'm standing on, there's a slight bend of this knee. And then try not to kind of shift and dip the hips too far over. So we're going to keep a good position, let the leg come out. Now flex this foot. And we're going to use the glutes, use the IT band, use the quads, get a little bit of the hamstrings engaged, pull up through the belly. Should be having a nice slight burn here. Okay, march on spot. One leg might feel heavier than the other. We're going to go over to the other side. We're going to go in 3, 2, find your balance. There's the beep. So again, holding on to something. And you'll see here, I've kind of shifted over just slightly. So I've really got to work through the stabilising muscles of the foot, the ankle, around the knee. And do remember, do not hyperextend this knee. So you want a tiny bend through the joint. We're going to squeeze this bum cheek, but also work in this leg. Flex the foot. Pull belly button back. Feel like that leg is just going through mud. Keep it going. One more. March on the spot. Lunge variations. I'm going to be stepping backwards in my lunge. My first round here is going to be a little step back, keeping the knees bent. I'm not going directly down into that lunge. So I'm just going to step back here, activating through this front leg. And you want to make sure the knee is going directly forward. Sometimes, if you've got one leg weak in the other, it can come in slightly. So you want to kind of drive the leg out. Have a little step back. Remember, it's not a deep lunge just yet. Let the arms come forward. Nice and steady. We're going to march on the spot. Coming next is going to be a wall sit. Should have mentioned that at the beginning. If you haven't got a wall close by, then see if you can go down and pulse and then just stand back up, okay? So get yourself into position. Place your back onto the wall. Legs wants to be at about 90 degrees here. Got 30 seconds from now. Look, guide the knees forward. Hold of the foot into the ground. Upper back's against the wall. Breathe in. Slowly exhale. If you're squatting against the wall like me, bring those arms forward if you can. You've got last few seconds. Bring the arms back. Gently push yourself out of the wall. Come back to march on the spot. Leg swings again. But we're going to take the leg backwards and forwards this time. Keeping the hands to the hips. Ground through one foot. Bring the leg forward. Sweep the leg back. Can you lean into it? So this is going into a little bit of a warrior type pose that we would do in yoga. And getting that little hinge from the hip. Keeping both knees slightly bent. Now if you're wobbling, you can take one foot down, come up, tap, guide it back, tap. Does not have to be perfect. Right, change leg, soft through the joint, shoulders back. Breathe in. When you're ready, find the little sweep forward. Bring the leg back. Our 40 seconds starts now. Come up. And this is gradual graded exercise, remember. A little bit of yoga inspired movement here. And by all means, you can be holding onto the wall, a chair, the sofa. Those of you who've been doing this, if you've done this video a couple of times, you can kind of lean all the way into this now to lengthen up through this leg. Last few seconds. And march on the spot. Okay, we're going to go back to our squats this time. And then this time, now we've opened up through the lower body, we're a little bit warmer. I'm going to take my hands close to the ground. So I'm going to take them down. They may not tap first of all, but gradually, just open up through that hip space and see where my knee alignment is now. I'm opening up through these inner thighs, squeezing the inner thighs as I come up. Keep it slow and controlled. Bum down, bum up. Now, if anyone's doing this, there's some cracking and clunking through those knees, please stop if it's painful. Those joints of ours take a lot of pressure, especially if it's cold weather. Okay, one more squat. March on the spot for me. We're going to go for a few more exercises. We're going to take it back to that lunge. So sweep back and then back. Now you can, if you wish, go slightly deeper. Just a little bit. Step. And make sure the knee is not going over that foot. Take the arms all the way up. Reach tall. Open up through the torso. Breathe in. Exhale. And marching on the spot. We're going to go back into a wall sit. And remember, if you're not doing the wall sit, take it down just to a little pulse and then back up. Back over. Last one for this session today. Bring it back. Roll shoulders back. Arms forwards. Draw the shoulder blades into the wall. Lower back into the wall. If you're squat pulsing, don't rush. Just check in on that posture. Exactly what we were doing prior. How's that heart rate? Make sure you're breathing in deeply. We're going to go for a step march on the spot in a minute. And we're going to do one more round of leg swings. Push out of the wall. Bring yourselves up. Marching on the spot. So leg swings this time. We're going to swing the leg out and we're going to step wide. Come in. Swing the leg out. Step. Almost a little bit of a side lunge. Let's ease into a little bit of side lunge. Let's ease into this outside leg here. Push in. Swing the leg. Shift over. That's your option. Swing. Sink down. Keeping both of these knees a slight bend, especially if this one, if it's straight. We've got one more. March on the spot. Last 15 seconds marching. Big smile on your face. You're doing well today. Definitely need a little bit of a stretch out after this. Okay, other side. So let the leg come forward, swing it up, plant it down, directly down with that body weight. Push out the ground. Swing, down. And if that squat's too much, just be here. Come in. Here, take it down slightly. Those of you coming with me to side lunge, we're going to shift that body weight over to this outside leg. Sink the bum back. Push up, swing. So we're going into just about our 15 minutes now. And march on the spot for me. Deep breath in, bring those arms up. Exhale, take the arms down. let them swing. And then we're going to bring one knee up, open the hip, take it back, open the hip on the other side. As long as one hip's open at a time, we're going to do 2 more. And stop there, take the hands back, take the knuckles just down slightly, open up the chest, deep breath in. As you exhale, unclasp the hands, bring one leg forward, push your bum back and just get a little stretch through the hamstring here. Feel that stretch just at the back of the leg. And then change side, taking the other foot forward, push the bum back, hands onto the thigh. And then come up. Now, stretch for the quad muscle. Those of you who find it quite hard and challenging to close off through the knee, I would suggest to get a chair or your sofa and just place your foot, obviously that's a little bit too low for me, but you can place the foot there, it would be higher if you've got your chair, and then just push the hip bone forward and you'll get a stretch up the quad. I have got my hand on the wall here to help my balance, and anyone who can go into your full quad stretch, then do so. Standing leg is bent slightly. And then gently ease out and change leg. So place it onto your chair, sofa, push the hips forward, and then if you need to, or if you can, sorry, should I say, grab hold of that foot, go for your full quad stretch. Hopefully you enjoyed that, getting the body moving, all low impact, knee friendly. Let me know other videos you'd like to see, and obviously if you'd like any lifestyle tips, movement tips, then do get in touch. I'll be happy to help. Got the 6-week course that is opening up in January 2023. I'll be looking for a few clients just to take on board. It'd be small group coaching to help with overall lifestyle tips for anyone getting back into training, reduce stress, and also find a better relationship with your food, your nutrition, and also your body. Have an amazing day, everyone. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time here on the mat. Bye.